straight. Whew. It's been an eventful week. And the boys are back in town. We got one of the originals back from his hiatus. And he finna go right back on his hiatus. But whatever. Tell the people how you been, man.
Man, I've been straight, chilling, living life.
Yes, sir.
Not really, but
Trying your best.
Yeah.
Clyde, you might have to scoot over some. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do this. All right. I said Clyde. My fault. I didn't mean to mispronounce your name. You look so much like Clyde. We got Cliff Okoji.
Bro, let me tell you. I see you do that shit on Instagram at Cliff and Coach. I'm like, this nigga finna turn this to a whole page, goddamn nigga. It is Clyde, CLYDE.
So Scoot. Never mind. Pull the mic to you so you don't have to lean down. Pull it to you.
Oh, closer?
Yeah. So you won't have to lean down. 'Cause when you lean down, you lean out the frame.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then you don't do nothing. All right, cool. So, first and foremost, RIP Young Dolph. Now, what are y'all thoughts on that whole situation?
That shit's sick, bro. That shit's sick to me. Niggas really just be. Well,
Did
you know
Soulja
what?
Boy do it?
Huh?
Did Soulja Boy do it? I doubt it. But go
Absolutely not. But I don't know. A part of me feel like he was hating, but then a part of me feel like that shit could have been on some street politic type shit.
Mm.
But still, even if it's on that, like that shit's still stupid. It's like when we was talking about, like I said, like niggas be street niggas because like that's a survival thing. Like, you gotta be a street nigga. But if you ain't gotta be a street nigga no more, there's no reason why you still doing street nigga shit. You feel me? Like, so that's just me.
I was sad. My little niece actually had told me he had got killed. I was even more saddened that it happened in Memphis, where he from. It's like I don't think it was like I think it was some more to it than what's being said, as of course it always is. But I don't even know what to say. Like it's like damn, like
I really think it was on some street shit or like, cause he always did say like niggas putting money on his head, which I don't understand why. But then again, I'm not no street nigga, so.
Well, I mean, if you once you get success out of the hood, if you stay in your city, you become a target.
Absolutely. Said that.
So that could be why he's just a target now.
But it's like I can see if you a target, like just if it's hate niggas, but the way that shit happened, bro, that don't seem like it was like some hating niggas. That seemed like, to me, just seemed like it was some straight shit. Cause it's like them niggas came out with what's it called? Not pistols.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't no shit like this. This shit look like
them niggas had an AK.
Yeah, you feel me? Like
Draco.
Yeah, so it's like this look like it was some deeper shit, but it's just like still, it's like
it might not have been hating niggas who did it. It might have been hating niggas that called the shot.
That's still stupid to me, man. You could, I don't know. I guess niggas pride be in a way, I guess, but it's like to me, it just seemed like why hate on that nigga when you could work with that nigga? Like, or maybe he front. It could be a plethora.
The street shit.
Go ahead.
When we say street shit, we gotta like the streets get a name of being street. Like it's just something to be street.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear street shit, what I hear in my brain is this shit is personal. If this shit is personal, I don't give a fuck who you are, what reputation you got, how much money you got. The shit is personal to me.
But okay, cool. So if we're gonna talk about personal, to me, I feel like we gotta break down what personal is. Did this nigga shoot your mama house up? Did this nigga stop money flow from you? Did this nigga do like, or was it just this nigga called you a bitch in the song?
That's enough.
That's enough. Depending
That's
on
enough,
depending on
yeah.
who it is, that's enough.
See, so then I feel like we got to talk about that shit then, because it's like, if a nigga call you a bitch in a song and you not a bitch and your family good, you getting money, whether it's legal or illegal, whatever, everything straight, all your business taken care of, who gives a fuck?
Everybody ain't wired like that.
I'm gonna tell you, what the issue is. You thinking logically.
And niggas don't think.
Most niggas who do shit like that ain't thinking logically.
Everybody
Because not only is it you call me a bitch, you not some nigga, just some local rapper who called me a bitch. You international name.
Yeah.
So now niggas all over the world heard you call me a bitch. And now I got niggas in my circle, in my area, or most probably just people I don't even know, just like, oh, you ain't gonna say nothing back? You gonna let them talk to you like that? Instigating.
Yeah.
And now if I don't do something, now I am a bitch.
That's
Now I'm gonna start thinking, damn, am I a bitch?
not even just as deep, not even just on the surface level of you thinking that, other people gonna start to think that.
Right.
The best,
Shit,
like
Dolph called him that. Fuck that nigga.
bitch. Some shit,
And now,
some shit I heard. Nobody wants to go to war with a person who wants to go to war. The best way to show you want to go to war or you willing to go to war is to go to war. Once one person do it, people do this shit. When you think about it though, people do this shit with their kids. Your kids do something one time, you whoop that ass to let them know. Do this shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
Now that motherfucker do that shit again, okay, this a different type motherfucking child I got on my hands right here.
Yeah,
they
I
don't
need
get
some different tactics.
Yeah, they don't get no fuck.
Yeah.
But for a lot of kids, that shit gonna work because the repercussions behind you doing what you have been told not to do. It go back to a lot of shit is conditioned. We are conditioned to do certain shit. If I'm a street nigga, and you ain't even gotta be street. If I'm a nigga who takes shit personal and I'm gonna take it to that point, I don't give a fuck who you are, how much money you got. I don't give a fuck who I am at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how much money I got or what it take. I'm willing to risk it all to prove this fucking point. And that leads to a bigger thing about where are black men today in society.
But I feel like, and again, like, this is coming from a nigga who, I know street niggas. Like, let me clarify. I know the street niggas. I've been cool with street niggas for a very long time. I am not a street nigga. So this is just not a street nigga perspective. So it's just like, but it's like, to me, it's like, you're willing to go that far for a rapper. Let's not even just say Young Dolph, but anybody, any big local or mainstream rapper who diss you on the song, whatever, right? But the local police be in your area calling you a bitch to your face. You ain't shooting up the police station. You ain't shooting up they family. You ain't finding out where they stay or where they sleeping, where they kids sleeping, where they mama sleep. You ain't doing shit. It's niggas who your girl disrespect you. Your girl probably doing shit behind your back. You ain't killing her. You ain't do. So it's like you for niggas who are always like so hard and all this other shit. Y'all, some of y'all care what other niggas think too much. If you're hanging around people who be like, oh, you ain't gonna say nothing, bruh, those aren't people you should hang with. But then, like Zay said, I'm thinking with logic. It's like there's nothing anybody can say to me that is worth. The only time if I could ever kill someone, you run into my house on that bullshit, you stopping money flow so I cannot provide for my family or whatever, or you like threatening my baby life or my wife or some shit. Outside of that, boy, who gives a fuck about a nigga calling you a bitch? Who give a fuck about a nigga calling you pussy? Who give a fuck if it's not stopping shit in your life?
But you getting to a point of what I've been trying to preach for years. I'm gonna let you know now. I ain't a quote unquote street nigga. It days I'm having a bad day, I'm driving. A motherfucker pull out in front of me. it pissed me
That
off to the
motherfucker
point
don't
where
even
I be wanting to go
This close.
to pull that bitch because I'm angry.
Motherfucker don't know how close he came.
Now imagine what
it being his last day.
like for real. So I can understand it. Imagine somebody who not happy with themselves, who not happy with their life. The shit you saying lead me so much into relationships, marriage, fatherhood, so much of the black man that we don't even, bruh. At the end of the day, this is why I bitch and complain and I come off the way I come off. Because we are the last people thought about. And more than we attack anybody else, they go for black women, white men, any other people. More than we attack anybody else, we're going to attack a black man before we attack anybody else. We're going to hurt ourselves. I understand the mentality. And at the end of the day, I tell myself, I don't be scared. You wanna know why? Cause when the shit go down, all I ask God is let me be here for my baby and for these kids to get a certain age. Cause when the shit go down, I'm gonna be right out here with them. I'm gonna be right out here with you, cause I'm gonna prove my motherfucking point that I'm gonna take it to where you gonna take it to. And that shit's sad, but that's why I feel like as black men, and why I feel like we gotta be damn that wife didn't marry shit. Fuck this bitch. Y'all can kill this bitch. You ain't gonna kill me or my kids, bitch. I'm gonna come kill your ass. But it gotta be, but I know it sounds so horrible, but like niggas is angry, man. Niggas angry, bro, like real shit.
No, I'm just laughing because, we've been missing that energy.
Low key.
It's like, yeah, I fuck with her, I guess, but something missing.
Yeah.
But it just be like that. Like, it just be like, bro, like, it's conditioning, bro. You brought up like that. Like you say, well, he ain't your bitch doing shit. I know niggas beat on women, but it's not cool. It's not looked at as a good thing. It's cool to go beat a nigga ass. You get ranked for that shit.
No, but you don't though.
Shit.
If you live in a street life, you do. You just in that environment.
I mean, like I said, I get if you're in that environment, you gotta do what you have to do on the survival tip. But like, nigga, like a lot of these niggas not even in that life or in that environment no more, and still living that or trying to live that life. I'm not even gonna say they still living the life. They still trying to live that life. Like that shit is stupid. So like
if you got 1 foot out, 1 foot in, that 1 foot in gotta get out.
But there's no reason for you to have that 1 foot in. Like this is what kills me about rappers. I'm gonna just say rappers. Everybody wants to like. It's like you don't want to. You put this 1 foot in the street and you want to have this street life, and then you also want the money and shit. But then you do these interviews and you say, I was doing all this to get out the hood. Well, you out now. You out. Mm-hmm. What? So at this point now, you're just doing this. You're doing this because you want to do this.
50 Cent said it best. He had an interview with Sway. They're way back. Mm-hmm. Sway asked him, when you get out the hood, you lead a mentality and you lead a block. 50 told him, you never lead a mentality. You lead the block.
Yeah.
The mentality stays. So that means the same shit I did in my neighborhood, bitch, I'm bringing that mentality to yours. My scenery change. My mind don't.
But even if you look at 50 is a nigga who it's very clear that his mentality is still the same. But he corrected it. If that makes any sense. Like, yeah, he still got that street nigga, like muscle nigga mentality, but he's now doing it in the corporate room where he can do that and he knows how to do shit like that. But the 50 ain't still on the block. Hey, give me your shit right now with the pistol.
But he ain't gotta be that. But
that's what I'm saying. These rappers ain't gotta be that.
If I ain't no millionaire, 50 Cent came out selling 11 million. Like but
even if you not, you still got niggas like Kodak. You still got niggas like Youngboy. You still got all these.
But these niggas young too. They ain't even 25 years old.
Yeah, they young, but still, bro. You there's no reason for you. If I'm touching multiple platinum plaques, and I'm touching multiple, just millions and millions and millions of dollars. My house is 2.5 million. That I have 3 cars in the driveway that are fucking 500,000 a piece. I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on just on my neck alone. What the fuck am I carrying a gun for? What the fuck am I doing? I got all this money to do all this other shit, but I can't buy security. I can't.
Fuck
like
security.
if you,
I don't give a damn how much money I get. I'm securing myself.
I mean, and listen, I get, yeah, I get
Okay.
having both, but it don't be having both. It be, oh, you know, if you run up on me, I'm gonna shoot you for what?
Because I'm protecting my life.
You're not protecting shit. Because
In the
if
words
you're
of Buddy from Boys in the Hood,
Mhm.
shit, if a nigga roll up on me, I'm gonna smoke his ass for whatever.
Listen,
I'm gonna smoke him before he smoke me. Whatever you said.
but it's like
That
even
nigga
if,
had no eyebrows. That shit was funny.
even if you, I can't stand this thing, right? Look, even if niggas do that shit, right? Even if niggas run up on you and you know you like, okay, like someone like the baby, for instance, niggas ran up on him at Walmart and he killed him. I'm not saying he was wrong in what he did, but that nigga was also with his baby. You feel me? Like, that shit take a toll on your if it don't take a toll on your mental, that shit damn gonna take a toll on your baby mental or whoever was with you like around that time. Like, it's no reason that you gotta live that life. Now imagine shit. I know I'm the baby. I know I'm popping. I know I got all this jewelry on, all this shit on. Nigga, security is not gonna cost that much. Or armed security? Nigga, even Death Row had fucking police on
See,
payroll.
y'all look at
And
different.
Tupac still died.
Huh?
And Tupac still died.
Tupac still died, but that was on some.
It happened.
That was on some shit, though.
But the shit
Yeah.
be for me. See, the way I look at it is, I'm not hiring security for number one because I feel like if you working for me, you working for money. Somebody else come along and pay you more money, you gonna do me in.
Exactly.
I would do this shit myself.
But y'all gotta understand too, like these niggas work for companies, so it's like another nigga can come in and say, "Hey, I'll pay you double what this other nigga is paying you," but you still gotta go through that company. Like, it's not, these ain't just random niggas that you like legally. Like, if they take that money from another nigga, them niggas can go to jail. So
They
it's
don't
like,
give a
what's
fuck
the
about
fuck?
that.
Like, what's
If
the
a nigga come with a big enough amount,
They going.
and it ain't necessarily a thing of I'm gonna pay you to kill him, but it might just be a thing of I'm finna kill him. I just need you to not be in the way.
yeah.
So if I pay you if you making, you know, whatever you making a month off of me, but I just come with this duffel bag of
Yeah.
money just for you to step out the way.
Listen, niggas can do all that shit, but
Yeah,
at
they
the
could
end of
just
the day, invest. Listen, one thing, if y'all think black people, police don't like black people, they damn don't like rappers. They damn don't like rappers.
So why would I hire one to protect me?
It don't gotta be a police officer. I'm just saying, like, a lot of those people who are doing those security are like either ex-police, ex-marine, whatever the case may be, and they still want that life, but they not trying to do the police force shit, or it's much more of a bag with the rapper, whatever. But it's just like, I just feel like there's no reason to be in street life, especially when you talking about, yeah, I sold coke and I sold blah, 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 and I did all this bullshit to get out the hood. You're out now. So now what are you doing?
Niggas want selling
But
dope
see,
to get
that's
out
like-
the hood.
That's also like, I don't know if y'all remember a while back we was talking about I want to say we talked about it on the show.
Mhm.
We was talking about dating hood chicks, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and taking the girl out the hood.
Mm-hmm.
But she out the hood, but she still kind of like how rappers do. They get out, but they still going to these same places.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I leave, everything I know is still there.
Mm-hmm.
So until I get familiar with some new shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be right back over there. I'm gonna just
Mhm.
leave and come out to go back home or whatever. But if all my connections, all my everything that I know that I'm comfortable around is in the hood,
Right.
then that's where I'm gonna be.
I mean,
Now I might have
get it.
like if you like rap, you get a lot of money, or whatever. You may have some opportunity to go here and there and move a different way. But
Mhm.
if you're not comfortable with that, if that's not who you are,
Mm-hmm.
then it's not gonna matter.
And that's true. I don't know. A part of me just be feeling like I just want niggas to like think for real. I think that's my biggest thing. I just think niggas act on impulse, and it's like it's never at the end of the day. It's never worth it. It's never worth it because you gonna get killed, and the most niggas is gonna do is a whole bunch of Instagram posts for a week or two. Somebody gonna
put a mural up.
Somebody's gonna put a fucking mural up, and then after that, that's it. Yeah. You don't have the catalog of music that you recorded while you was here. Niggas gonna turn that into an album, put that out, and then there's no more music. Niggas is just playing the old shit, and then eventually that shit's gonna die out because with time, that's just what happens. So it's like, and then it's like a lot of these niggas too. Y'all still got kids, so now, because of your pride, because you acted on impulse, because you wanted to be 1 foot in the street and all this other shit, your kid don't have a father. Yeah, you know, luckily a nigga like Dolph was smart. He bought houses for every time his kid had a birthday and shit, so his kids have something. But a majority of these rappers don't. They die, and they die without shit. And they girl ain't got shit, they baby ain't got shit, and it's fucked up.
But it got back to Jay-Z had a line, reasonable doubt. On Can I Live? For a black man, one of the best for a young black male, one of the best lines. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Niggas is not studying what I can leave my kids. Like, it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, we ain't even, bro, this shit goes so much deeper than just niggas dying or niggas doing it. It go to conditioning. Like, we're not conditioned. We're damn near conditioned to let the mama take care of the kids, and we go out and be the breadwinner. See, it go back to that. But if you the breadwinner, you the provider, you the protector, you got to risk something, even if it involves you risking your life. It go back to the whole thing is built for niggas' mind frame to be like that. I don't fault no nigga for, well, I ain't gonna say fault, but I can understand where niggas come from not giving a fuck. It go back to also your life, fulfillment in your life. Some niggas' fulfillment is being a killer. Even if they get killed, their reputation is their fulfillment. Their reputation is what they leave their kids behind. And it do count for something.
No, don't.
Because it's some niggas' kids right now who, if you touch them, you know what's coming behind it because of the reputation that they father left. It might say it don't, but I'm telling you, it's some niggas who done left some shit in place.
But that's the thing. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, bro, it don't matter, like, especially when it comes to that shit. If you say, oh, you know who my daddy is, my daddy was this nigga who did, oh, we can't. It's going to be some niggas who going to be like, don't fuck with him, that's so-and-so son.
Yeah,
but
true.
Right. But it's going to be some more niggas.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But I don't give a fuck about who your daddy is, your mama is, nigga.
And depending on who it is, that's going to make them fuck with you even more.
This going to make them want to do that shit even more. Oh, you so-and-so son.
Oh, so you think you're untouchable.
Bet. I'm finna get A, B, and C because I killed so-and-so son. And if I get killed, so the shit don't end. And it's like, so if it's not gonna end, what the fuck is the point of it all anyway? Like, at some point, the shit gotta end. Because it's just more dead niggas. It's just more, we can't sit here and be waiting on a motherfucker who don't look like us to try to end the motherfucking shit. Like, we gotta end that motherfucking shit.
We not gonna end it because we ain't, who gonna step up and end? Ain't nobody gonna step up because we ain't conditioned. This go back to, I think everything comes to how you were raised. Not raised, we raised to be against other black niggas. That's how we raised.
Some.
I'm glad you said that because it's gonna lead into a point. You said your parents are
Nigerian.
I'm talking about niggas,
descendants of slaves.
Yes, the brainwash on you different. Your mind frame is far ahead because your parents come from. They seen some more shit. They ain't seen this for 60 years. These nigga parents been. Imagine your great grandma moved from Mississippi to Chicago. So she moved in the 40s. And your parents, everybody done come from these projects for 60 fucking years. This is all you know.
Yeah.
They mind frame not gonna be where yours at. Your people taught you better. You know better in part because your parents knew better and they put something in you to know better. I know better in part because my parents put something in me to know better.
But I ain't even gonna sit here and not to discredit my parents, but I ain't even gonna sit here and say my parents was the one teaching me this shit.
You sound like me now.
Nah, like real shit. Like I ain't trying to discredit them or anything they taught me or no shit. But like I said, I know street niggas too. Like it's street niggas who I know who like I call this nigga uncle, like type shit. Like so it's like I've been around that shit, and to me they real ones, and they telling me, nigga, this shit they telling me not to do shit because it's like not because like, oh, you know, your mama gonna kill us or your daddy. No, nigga, because it don't make sense. We're doing it because there's nothing else. But if I had the opportunity, please believe I'm not here. And it's from them. So that's where a part of me gets that mentality, because I'm just like, there's a part of me that I get it. Like, I'm not even going to blame, like, when I see blacks killing blacks, I never even just sit here and be like, oh, man, black people, da-da-da-da-da, because I understand this, like you said, conditioning. I understand this goes back to slavery. I understand, I look at the root of the problem, but at the same time, I also understand, my nigga, it really, especially now, when there's so many different avenues, bruh, you ain't gotta do a lot of the shit that you doing.
But
you doing the shit because it is so many. As far as this upcoming generation that's coming up, nigga, there's so many ways to make music just from your phone.
Everybody don't want to make music.
But listen, everybody don't want to make music. But if you want to learn how to do any kind of skit, there's literally an entire website that is based on teaching you different things that you want to learn.
Shout
whether
out
it's
to Skillshare.com.
Skillshare. If you want to
future sponsor.
Right. If you want to learn how to act, if you want to learn how to play the piano, if you want to learn how to sing, if you want to learn how to code, if you want to, whatever there is that you just have the slightest bit of interest in, but you don't really know how to do it, you literally have a person who is skilled in that field who can teach it to you. So in this generation now, niggas doing certain shit, you doing it because you think it's cool, it's clout. You see other niggas doing it and you a follower.
You just
That's
said
it.
You see other niggas doing it. If I come from the projects, ain't nobody around me goddamn searching the internet.
Not for no positive shit, huh?
Nothing. They want what the shade room.
Yeah.
That's what they want. These kids, man, I'm watching my nieces go to Brinkley. These kids ain't seeing that shit.
Yeah.
They about Pyrex and porn.
They don't. They don't. But Zay is not lying. Like,
Pyrex and porn.
He's so for real.
Oh,
man, some of the
shit
shit I hear from these kids just getting my nieces a dismissal. Some of the shit I hear from these kids is flat out sad.
No, facts.
And it ain't
Bruh.
fake. It's the real deal, bro. They ain't being taught. Our generation dropping the ball. I'm born in 1990.
So I sure was gonna ask.
We dropping the ball because we ain't doing shit for them. Our parents was better than we are.
Speaking of sad shit, and I'm gonna move on after this.
Man, let me hit that ball again. This shit sad, bro. Because we failing them, though. We are failing them, though.
When I was at my old job, y'all know I was teaching art.
Mm-hmm.
And fourth grade. So I was like, draw a picture of your family or something you want or some shit like that. Some future shit, basically. And this girl, fourth grade, drew a picture. And she was like, this me and my house and my 3 kids. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yep, I'm going to have 3 kids when I'm 13. What?
Shit.
I was like, you mean 33? She said, 13. I was like, but you like 8. You like 8 or 9. So in 5 years, you're going to have 3 kids. Yep. No. Absolutely not. But see, she was adamant about it, though.
But you, that I'm trying to play devil's advocate. That could be a thing of just, when you a kid, you think 13 is 13 grown.
Is old.
Yeah. So she probably, in her mind, 13 is probably like 25.
Yeah.
But then she be 13 and be like, I'm going to have it when I'm 20.
And see that, and that's true, because I remember it seemed like when I was little,
mm-hmm.
like in elementary school,
yeah,
I would say elementary through middle school, the people who was a grade up seemed grown.
Absolutely.
And it's like once you get there, it's like, well, shit, we still kids. But then you look like I'm in first grade now. But the second graders though, they,
yeah.
But then
Facts.
like I thought,
scared me.
what was that?
Is that what you?
If I show you, you would be like, okay.
Oh, no, I thought that was for some reason y'all don't know if y'all remember this. It was an old ass app. It sounded like a pair of clippers.
Yes.
I thought it was that.
Oh wow.
Either that or a cow. So anyway, my last question about this, because we got to move on.
Yeah.
How can we, as a community, as a black community, help get rid of some of the hate that people have in their city?
I think a lot of it comes from personal. Let's just take me for instance. If it's somebody that I personally, y'all know people who I personally don't like, and if this podcast blows up, I still personally don't like them, and it still personally fuck them. So a lot of it's just personal. Like it's just that. Like it's no, But I don't let shit get that big to where it become that. It's just I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
So it's just personal shit. But niggas, when it become personal and it become bigger than just I don't fuck with you, I want to do something to you, then it ain't no way. It's really no way.
One thing, I don't remember if Boosie said it or David Banner said it, because I feel like I've heard them both talk about it. But it was like, it might have been Boosie. And it was like, especially when it's somebody from your city, it's like, nigga, I went to school with you.
Hypnotized with hatred. Yes, sir.
I was in class with you.
Or
I saw you in the neighborhood or whatever.
Yeah.
And now
your girl
you over here
listen to my music.
Yeah.
Now you over here doing big shit. And I'm over here doing not shit.
Yeah.
Why you over here doing, we came from the same place. Why you got this and I ain't got shit? And it's like that builds it up. Any more thing want to add before we?
No, I just think that shit fucked up. Rest in peace, young Adolph. Yeah, I don't know what we can do, to be honest with you. This is because this, in my opinion, comes from like slavery and all this other stuff,
Yeah.
and niggas don't even want to admit that. Niggas want to get rid of that shit.
Deeper than rap.
You feel me? So it's
Way
like
deeper.
it's way deeper than rap. So I feel like until we really address like the root of the issue, like it's not gonna stop. And I don't think niggas want to address the root, because then that involves really changing, and I don't think niggas really want to change root.
I think niggas want to change, but we ain't been shown the way.
Some.
That might be what it is.
A lot don't want to change. I guarantee you this, and I'm gonna leave it alone after this. If like let's say had Tupac lived, somebody like that could change it. Now it got to be a nigga who done got shot 5 times now. Like real talk, he got to have war wounds.
So a nigga like Game.
Nah, he ain't.
Fuck
He
it,
ain't.
what's the name?
Not no disrespect to him, but neither one of them got. Tupac was intelligence was a little different than DMX. Somebody like DMX might could have did it. Niggas who can preach, like they go in there, they preach.
Yeah.
Crazy to talk about religion, but you got to be like niggas who got that pastor soul.
Yeah.
Somebody
Especially
like
with religion being a foundation of black culture.
I talk a lot of shit about Prime, Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Somebody like that, but done been through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Athletes can't do it though. No shot or nothing like that. But you get what I'm saying.
I got you. So our first sponsor, we ain't had a sponsor in like some weeks. And that's just because of lazy writing. So our first sponsor is people, or are people who actually bring positivity to their cities and their communities. And now we're finna get into I'm gonna call it foolishness. So from y'all's opinion, and we was supposed to have Keisha here, but she couldn't make it, so we'll just get her opinions on some of this stuff next time she come. But how much of a woman's attractiveness to y'all is connected to her perceived controllability?
Me say that perceived controllability. What do you mean?
Like, you attracted to her, your attraction is more or less affected by how much you think you will be able to control her in a relationship.
None for me.
I don't want to control you.
But
Two sensible gentlemen.
but I don't want to control you, but I want you to have self control.
I ain't talking about self control.
Oh, you talking about me
You
controlling her?
her. And it ain't got to be total control, but it's just certain situations you can control.
I feel like
When you go to situations versus the person,
yeah,
all of it.
But I don't even want to control the situation.
You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
I don't want to control the situation. I was gonna say if this is just this is old Clyde. This is old Clyde talking.
Wait a minute.
This is old Clyde talking.
Okay.
Not new Clyde.
Not Cliff.
Fuck you. I feel like old Clyde, let me stress that old Clyde could control you.
Clyde from 2017.
Listen, let's not put a year on it.
Okay. Just old Clyde.
Just old Clyde.
Yeah.
Old Clyde be like, if I can control you, my girl, you my bitch. Like, if I can't control you in like that sense, like you my girl. Like if I'm able to control you in a certain way,
like that time.
Yeah, let's not. I don't even know what you're gonna say, but let's not though.
Yeah, nah. If I'd have gave you the place, you would know.
Okay, well let's not. After the show. But yeah, nah. I don't want to control you, man.
Yeah. So the reason I asked, because it comes from some women's thoughts, I guess some people's thoughts about very tall / big men dating small women. So the tweet said, "Do short women not know how much of their attractiveness to men is related to perceived controllability? Is that a thing y'all aren't aware of?" But she said that, I believe, in response to another woman saying, "Wanting petite women is rooted in pedophilia."
See, why it gotta be?
Come on, bro. It's not.
Hold on. Let me hit you.
Go
with
ahead,
this.
bro.
Hit you with
God
this.
damn.
Don't overthink this shit, bitches. Sometimes I'm just thinking with my motherfucking dick, and
But
that's
that's
about it.
But that is what they were connected to. And I'm finna tell you why.
Pedophilia and my dick don't got shit in common.
But see, they're saying like, so how tall are you?
6 foot.
So you 6 feet. So if you date a chick that's,
And I
5
hate
feet,
short girls, and I talk about that all the time.
you do. But like, say you 6 feet, or say you 6'5",
Yeah.
and you date a chick that's 5 foot, 4'11", some shit like that. From outside looking in, that's like you dating someone that's the size of a child, especially if she's short and like petite. And then that's kind of going back to like this porn shit where it's always the skinny ass white girl with the big ass dude. That's like that barely legal shit.
Yeah.
That's that type of shit.
So I gotta take a piece, but let me just say this: no woman, after hearing that, no woman could ever in my life again tell me I think too hard, because that's you reaching. And not reaching for the shit you should be reaching for, which is a nigga dick.
All right.
You reaching and
I
your thoughts. Stop thinking.
Bitches
Bitches gotta stop thinking. Because when y'all think, that's where the shit get fucked up.
Wow.
Stop thinking.
Wasn't gonna say that. I was definitely
we missed you, bro.
listen.
Because it's taking it too far.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna say that some niggas ain't got a fetish like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, I'm 6 foot. I don't like 5'6", really 5'6" and under. Under 5'6" for me is really like,
That's pushing it.
yeah. Like if you perfect, and this ain't even attractive. If your personality is on point, I go under 5'6". Other than that, bitch, I need you to be able to look me in the eye.
Yeah.
I like equality. What you talking about?
I don't. I think motherfuckers is reaching.
I got one more tweet that's on this topic.
I can hold it.
So it's another woman. I guess this was just kind of sort of part of the thread. She said, as a 5'10" woman who dates tall men 6'4" and above, if a man doesn't see the creepiness in dating someone half their size, they're not for me. It's a red flag for me, boo.
Bitch,
Feels a little. Ooh. Feels
It's like
a
my
little
energy with the James, and James just said that shit. Like,
feels a little predatorish, don't you think? What grown man that tall pursues a girl as tall as a child? Now continue what you gonna say.
Bitch, you 5'10". You are way above average height for a woman.
absolutely.
Like, what is...
You're
what-
actually really tall.
Once again, you
Taller than me.
You thinking, but you're not
Right, me
thinking.
Yeah.
You thinking, but you're not thinking. You're not putting any thought into the shit that you think.
But I mean, it's a lot of short women who go for them like
Tall
super
niggas?
tall niggas.
Because they like to be dominated. Let's put that out there too.
Mm-hmm.
They like to be dominated. Let me get in my boosie bag right now. They like to be dominated. They hypnotized by this shit.
Hypnotized.
Hypnotized by this shit, man.
Hypnotized with hate.
Because like a lot of women like taller niggas. Cause
They
I
do.
met shorter dudes who've told me like, damn, like they ain't.
Listen,
They won't.
Nigga, I
Niggas,
probably told you.
every
Yeah.
female is damn near hit you with that fucking. I need a nigga who's 6 foot, blah blah blah.
And then a lot of them don't even just say 6 foot. You gotta be 6'2" or better.
and what-
6'3"
you know
or
what I'm
better.
saying? So
Bitch,
you,
you 4'8".
You're a man.
so you a child looking for a daddy.
That is the thoughts of Clyde Cody.
Oh, look, I'm sorry.
Cliff Cody.
I,
You need Cliff now, huh, don't you?
He like
I
Chris
forgot
Paul.
that. I
Yeah.
forgot that's an inappropriate word in their community.
What?
I apologize.
What's the inappropriate word?
Midget.
Oh man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But you short, and you want you a tall nigga. First of all, it's just your preference.
Right.
So what?
I was gonna
Like
say.
niggas like petite girls. So what? I ain't got no motherfucking 6-pack. You know how many bitches gonna overlook me because of that?
Hey man.
It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
Like it's cool, but you got certain bitches who like a nigga, a chubby nigga.
Look,
It's just preference.
I'm honestly convinced, bro. Motherfuckers just be wanting to find something to be mad at.
That's what
That's
women
really
do.
that's just really what it is, bro.
It did come from Twitter.
Because that's just some shit like, oh, ain't no celebrity did no shit, ain't nobody did no shit. Let's make up some shit. If you like if you're a tall nigga that like short women, pedophile,
But
future,
but
it's in you.
pedophilia though, like
That's a reach, bro. Such a reach, bro. That's
like we literally, bro. This go back to the last point about Dolph. We can't do shit without a motherfucking complaining.
bruh.
Nothing. I can't date a bitch who 5'5" and we the perfect couple because a bitch gonna tell me it's pedophilia. You think I'm finna spare this bitch life?
And on that note,
That shit's stupid, man.
we gonna take a goddamn man.
That nigga mad.
Man, for real. Don't be mad at the mic. So this is the next subject. We off that dumb shit. Going into some old dumb shit. Do good men bore women, or are women just not as good as they think they are?
Do good men bore women?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What about the
I'll
second-
say this.
What about the second part?
I don't know about the second part.
Ah,
But as far as the first
Here we
part,
go.
I do good men bore women. I think from I'm gonna say 16.
2016 or age 16?
No, age 16 to 27.
I'm 30, nigga. Bring that shit home up, son.
28. That's when I'm gonna say good niggas. They bore women. But once a woman starts getting
Skirt.
up there and she gets hit with that shit, like, I'm finna be 29, I'm finna be 30, and I'm
That's still on this same stupid shit.
now it's shit. I need a good nigga. That's a good nigga's what I need. I've been fucking with stupid clown ass niggas. So I think from that age, from that young age to that almost finna hit 30, that's when like motherfuckers is like, bro, you a good nigga? Boring. You love me. You take care of me. You
So
get out of here.
I want your opinion, and then I'm gonna get into why I brought that up.
I don't think good niggas bore women. I do definitely think women are not as good as they say they are. But the reason why I think the good niggas bore women because of what we as men perceive as good men. We don't look at what they perceive as a good man, because to me, the shit that they say they want, they don't want that shit from anybody. They want that shit from who they want. So that's why a good man, you would
who she want to go for.
Yeah, you would perceive as you bore her. Nah, I'm just not the person for her, regardless of what I do.
Yeah.
But the nigga who for her, he don't bore her, even if he doing the same shit I'm doing. He just the person that she want. That's the way I look at it. I'm gonna cut him some slack on that. I don't necessarily think they don't want no
you
good
want
dude.
to cut her some slack?
Oh no, I saw some other shit.
The Bulls lost?
No, Monte Ellis, they doing that best celebrity basketball game, and I wanted him to sign my shoes, but I didn't know the game was today.
Oh yeah, that's why Terry didn't come, because he had the game.
Ah man, I'm sick.
T Smooth, you said.
I definitely want to.
Keep in mind, this nigga told me 2 weeks ago. I asked him, "Do you want to be on the show?" Nah, I gotta work. Hit me in 2 weeks. Bitches, 2 weeks. You at the fucking game. Right. Don't worry about it.
Pew, pew, pew,
pew. So the reason I asked, shout out to Justin LeBoy. I know you don't fuck with him, but
oh no,
he said, when a man is too faithful, the woman gets bored and finds a man that excites her.
I don't want to say too faithful. I think when he too routine, is no spontaneity there. Spontaneity. He's not spontaneous. I think that's what do it. I don't necessarily think being faithful. I do definitely think, though, it's a little validity to that, because I don't think women like dudes who other women don't want.
I agree with that.
I think that's more so what he should say. He worded it wrong. It's a typical light-skinned nigga would, but
that nigga is light-skinned.
Yeah, like, I don't necessarily think that's true.
Clyde?
No, I agree.
Is that shit but hoes and tricks, lick on the nuts and suck the dick.
Oh man. It's an evil laugh for me. No, I agree with James. Like, I think motherfuckers just be wanting like some spontaneity sometimes, but still, it's like, I don't know. I think it's a situation of the grass always looks green on the other side, but you get to the other side.
Yeah, it ain't what you thought it was.
Shit is not what you thought it was. And then it just makes you appreciate a motherfucker more. I think that's just really what it be like. It's like you think like, oh, you think you don't want routine until your life is in shambles. And then you like, God damn it, I need something concrete to.
You miss certain shit when it's not there.
Exactly. Needed some stability.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what that we gotta have an episode, and we need Mary in here for it. Do women want? You can't have both. Either you want ambition or you want stability.
I thought we had that talk. We didn't have it with her though.
We didn't have it with her.
Okay. So this is what seeing this made me think about something else. Yeah, I feel like we all feel like we are relatively good men when it comes to
I'm decent.
being in relationships and all that. That's why I say relatively. So
I feel like
so when you get this camera.
When you was gonna beat your son in the store.
No, I was about to beat this camera. So when why do women, and it's not all women, I know, but I know a lot of women, especially more some of the like toxic side of women, or this is just a toxic trait. Why do women like to test men like they some fucking kids? Like the woman is the kid. They like to test you to see what they can get away with, see how far they can go before they think you'll beat their ass or worse.
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
And I say that because I feel like that ain't something that men do.
No.
Or at least not as often.
No. Because men think like, man, once I got you, bro, like, what am I testing you for? Like, you here, ain't it? Like,
right.
That's how niggas think. But women think like, I feel like women think on some like, you here, but could you be with another bitch? would you, if someone threw the shit at you, would you, what could I do if I said this?
Yeah.
Would this, you know what I'm saying?
Would this trigger something?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's because of how society tells women how to look at men. Like, you look at a man, he got to be strong. He can't show no fear, can't show no emotion, can't da-da-da-da-da-da, can't da-da-da-da. So then some women just be like, I want you don't really get mad off it. What if I called you a bitch?
Yeah, there's some shit like that.
What if I called you pussy?
That don't even work.
Not even just, or just it'd be some
bitch
sleep.
calling me a
What
bitch.
if I hug this nigga a little too long?
Yeah. What if I hug this nigga a little too tight? What if I you know, just, you know,
Pull them drawers
what
down.
if I like put some hard eyes on a picture?
Up under another nigga picture.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit.
You guys get left, huh?
That ain't old Clyde. This is Clyde now. Don't do that shit.
What old Clyde would have did?
Old Clyde would have been like, cool, we don't talk to him.
What new Clyde do?
Cool, we don't talk to him.
So ain't no change.
But no, sis. Old Clyde is
Old Clyde to go fuck your friend. All right.
There was a Dr. Evil laugh.
You talking about my laugh. But you damn.
I ain't gonna lie, when you said it, I just looked off in the distance and just laughed. I caught it. I'm like, the fuck going on?
Because he done it.
No,
Out of spite.
No, I have not done
Shout
that.
out to you, man.
I have not done that. Don't believe the hype, guys.
Okay, good.
That's the way you do it, man.
Cliff is the one fucking the friends. Clyde is a good guy. Cliff is the one fucking the friends.
Oh my God! Look,
I think they be trying to test us though to see. It go back to the question I had asked. I think I asked Jones this shit. Like, for me, I ain't gonna say all dudes, but for me, it's something in cheating on a bitch than seeing if she'll stay with you. Like, that's how you know she love you.
What?
Like, you would let me cheat on you, you ain't gonna try to cheat back, and you gonna stay with me? Okay. So I kind of understand it.
A dangerous game, bro.
That is a dangerous game.
But I'm not saying I do that, but I'm saying I get the mind frame of a nigga who cheat on a bitch
like
and tell her she's supposed to stay.
But I think that go back to that whole control shit.
Oh, we definitely like control, but they like to be controlled. They like to control the mind, but they like to feel like they being controlled. See, they want the last say so of control. But see, that's what you don't get. Cause bitch, I'm doing this shit for you, but I'm in control. I'm doing this shit for you because this is what I do, not because you're making me do it. But
let me say, bro.
I'm doing this shit because of who I am, not because of who you are.
Exactly.
Right.
You are nobody. You are nobody.
Oh man.
You are nobody.
I made you somebody. To me, not in the grand scheme of life. Not in the grand scheme of life. To me. But I wouldn't be mad if a bitch told me you are nobody, but to me, I made you something to me because you mean something to me. Bitch, shout out to you because that mean you really fuck with me. Just give me the honesty, bro. Don't spare me the bullshit.
That's
what people love. People love the bullshit. Bitch, you ain't shit. In the grand scheme of life, these bitches we look at every day like they motherfucking fine. Bitch, in the grand scheme of the world, you ain't shit. You are nothing. You are a vagina that opens. And guess what? Most bitches' vaginas open.
You are going so hard.
Because it needs to be said, bro.
Talk about Mr. Nigga, bro.
Man,
God
It needs to be
He
said.
made up for lost time, but then he leaving us with something when he finna be gone again.
No, when we was talking about that time, he want that 40%.
Yeah, he want that
He came back
25,
with the
25,
heat.
50. Yeah.
He came back with the heat, goddamn.
Nah, but that shit needs to be said, like,
shit.
bro, like it the control thing. Like, I don't want to control a woman, but I want her to. Never mind. But I forgot the fucking question because I'm gonna be real.
I just wanna do this for you.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Damn, bro.
So I ain't got that shit to say about that.
Listen, me neither, bro. You got that category, my
We
guy.
got that. I don't even want to add nothing
At all.
to dilute what he just said.
At all.
So we're gonna go to our second sponsor. Fuck Alcorn. And now, so
For life.
yeah. For y'all, and I think I know y'all's answer. Or at least at one point I did, but I want to see if it's what it is. Does a potential partner have to be equally yoked to be with you?
What you mean yoked?
Basically coming in, y'all on the same level.
Financially or in what way?
In a major facet of your life.
Uh,
Most people would put it under finance, but that may not always be the case.
nah. I can struggle with somebody to get to a point where we want to be. Because people lives take them on a different path, and you might not meet somebody at the point that you want them to be there. But if you hang in there, you'll get there. But that shit dangerous too, because you end up lonely.
Yeah. Clyde?
I agree.
With James or with
With James. I agree. Simple.
Okay. So
Or if you just want to let me do the thinking. Not a strong suit.
Damn it! I was running for you. We were all running for you.
Obviously, we see what y'all. It ain't the strongest suit.
Oh,
The brain
my
works, but it
God.
doesn't work. It's like the refrigerator works, but it don't get cold.
well, motherfucker don't work then.
If you plug it up, it'll make a noise.
It'll come on, huh?
Yeah,
It work, it just don't function.
yeah.
So James, you ain't picking up none of James, Jules Clyde. You talking all that Jules shit these past couple episodes. You ain't picked up none of James, Jules.
What you?
He didn't.
I'm too
He
busy
didn't put
laughing.
a gold mine in front of you.
Oh my God. I love talking to him, bro. Like, he gives such a great perspective on shit. And it be for real, but it be funny too. Oh my
But
God.
let me just say, I don't be trying to disrespect. I don't be trying to disrespect them in no way. It just be like, bro, when you just really, if they were just unbiasedly, because I actually, if you really look at a lot of shit, I really do cake for them.
Yeah.
Because I do understand go back to conditioning. If I'm a woman and I've been conditioned my whole life to think a certain way about relationships and men, you don't break that overnight.
Yeah.
That's something you really got. It takes self-awareness and it takes awareness of environment and things around you. And as a man, we got to do the same thing. We got to look at ourselves and realize certain things we've been taught about women and certain stuff that we put on them that they might not necessarily want on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we wrong for that.
I agree.
And two wrongs don't make no right. That's all I be trying to say, bro.
Ooh, shit. Well, you this nigga the whole pot, goddamn. This nigga came in with the whole pot.
So the reason I asked, well, first I'm gonna ask this question, then I'm gonna go into it.
Yeah.
When it comes to being equally yoked and things of that sort, and in relation to the dating pool, I don't know if James, if you back dating yet, but in the dating pool, do you think that there are better options for men than there are women, or do you think it's equal?
I'll say this. That's a good question. That's a great question. I don't think it's equal. Well, yeah, I don't think it's more options for us as far as women. I think that see, it's clouded to me because it go back to what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the traditional, what we've been taught women do. My fault. Oh shit, I'm fucking up. But I think it's easier for us to find a woman who will do some of the things that it's been traditionally taught that they should do.
Mm-hmm.
Easier than it is for them to find the shit that they've been taught that men should do.
Okay.
But they go back to, it's a lot of us that's locked up. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it might be easier for us to find this is not, but we're not including this happiness, fulfillment, joy. We're just talking about finding a mate.
Talking about finding a good mate.
Oh, see, it changes then.
That's why I say better options.
I think they had a better options just by virtue of maybe I'm putting too much stock in it. They got a vagina. I really do. Like, take for instance, I'm putting my personal self into it. Like I said, I think I'm a decent nigga. I might not be traditionally what your mama or your daddy taught you a man should be, but I definitely don't have step. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane. I definitely don't have step in a relationship when trying to do what I can do to make the household function. And I feel like women are not willing to do everything in their power to make the household function. I feel like they're willing to do what they've been taught is their role to make the household function. And that's why I think it's harder for us. It's easier to find a man who will cut grass and change oil than it is for a woman who will go 50-50 on you with bills.
I'm with you, you're right.
So this woman on good old Twitter, she said, I'm gonna skip this little first. The dating pool for men is drastically filled with better options.
Shit, and the day the 19th and this nigga coughing like that. Oh shit.
What you mean? This nigga stupid. Wow, you're stupid as fuck. He's so stupid, bro. You're so fucking dumb.
The dating pool for men is drastically filled with better options than it is for women. Men have the upper hand in dating only because they're outnumbered. Not only because they're outnumbered, but because they are outnumbered with actual great options. Then she followed it up by saying, in a day, men easily come across black women, no kids, own home, own car, and a successful career, leave and go somewhere else and meet another, then repeat. How many black men will a black woman come across that has the same or more? That other 3 black women aren't already calling him hers.
That bitch said no kid. Number one, you canceled when you said a black woman with no kids.
Hooked on phonics. I struggle with that.
Listen.
What she look like?
First off, let me say this. In the words,
it's a small picture.
In the words of one of my niggas from RDC,
thick little something.
Look, from the words of one of my niggas from RDC, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That is some shit.
She might as well be Jefferson, huh?
Listen, Jefferson. Shut the fuck up.
It was a RDC. What was it? It ain't Al Jefferson, is it?
The basketball player?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
They said that's what LeBron told him. Jefferson, shut the fuck up. Nah, she need to shut the fuck up, dog. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. I feel like, honestly, bro, motherfuckers just be on Twitter just saying shit. My nigga, if you don't like being single, you go find a nigga. Just, go find a nigga.
It's so easy, especially if she thick.
Bruh, go find a nigga. Stop doing this fucking...
Seen that looks
motherfuckers is up here doing a whole thesis on fucking Twitter. Shit.
And I knew it had to be a big bitch.
Oh my god.
Let me see that bitch.
All the picture show is really her. It's like the lower half of her face and her body.
And that tell us everything we need to know. Look at that shit, man. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's why you can't find no man.
I'm cool.
Had to channel my Kevin Samuels right there.
I'm weak as hell, bro.
You need to be playing center tomorrow for Alcorn and getting knocked on your ass.
Shit.
Shut your dumb ass up with that shit. Talking about, then the bitch got the audacity, the first thing out her mouth, black men run across black women with no kids. You know how many of these bitches out here got kids? You talking to a nigga with a child. That bitch said,
You gotta let the gunshot. He let them bitches off.
and then the bitch said, this is what he making even worse. He goes somewhere and he see the same shit. No, bitch. I go somewhere and I see a fucking car seat before I even see your ass. Shut your dumb ass up. Stupid bitch. I can't stand this shit, bro.
Oh my God.
I can't stand it. That's the stupid shit. That's why I said don't think.
That's
Let me do the
hilarious.
thinking for you.
Yeah, no, man.
Because you not thinking. It's cool to feel like that. The point of view, just the point itself is cool, Jay. I don't mind the point because I kind of caped for the point. But when you go to say a woman with no kids, bitch, are you for real? How old is she? She got to be like 16.
I'm assuming she grown.
Listen, bro.
I hope so. If not, then she need to be at the doctor.
Look, James got a point, man. I really just think this is a thing. Motherfuckers is just really reaching for shit.
For real.
Like you're thinking way too deep into this shit. Like, Shawty, just date niggas. Like, just
That's how you know it, niggas. No, you just how you know it's real when niggas say shouting.
look, like, just do, like, I don't need you to write me no fucking thesis about the dating pool and da 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 da. How about you get in the pool? Get in the pool. Pick who you like. If you don't like them, get in the pool again. Do shit. Like, shut up. Just date niggas.
But see, that takes work.
And niggas don't want to do work. And it comes down to that. Niggas be lazy. Just, if you don't want to do the work, just say, I don't want to do the work.
But you shouldn't have to do the work. That's what they've been taught. See, they go back to condition. It ain't the work. You ask for the date. You pay for the date. You do all that. Now, if they decide they like you, then that's when they can kind of come up to your level. That shit ain't finna fly no more. That shit ain't flying. That's why I'm single now, though. Because I don't want to do all the fucking work. For what? Bitch, once again, I said it before, I said it again, bitch, I pay for some pussy. That's about all you offering.
So wild.
Because that's all you offering me, really. And then that shit right there.
Pay for some pussy.
That shit right there. I could go find a girl on Jackson State campus that needs some money on the meal plan to give me that.
I'm gonna turn this to 85 South Show. Look at how they looking at you. Look how she look. She can't even look at you no more. She just looking like this nigga.
She disgusted with me.
Disgusted.
Is this what niggas be in the future?
Right. This is what 2021 look like. You need to stay where I'm at.
Let me go ahead and die. Get out of here right now.
Oh man.
Oh my God, bro. That is hilarious.
I got one more for you.
No, I'm flabbergasted. The bitch started it with the shit.
Oh,
No kids. We run into women with no kids. Bitch, you.
I date him. So
I fuck her.
This the last tweet I saw that I want y'all opinions on, and this is really why I wanted Mary in here because both you and her have kids. Well, she has kids. You have kids. So the tweet said, "In a perfect world, women with kids wouldn't work or shouldn't be working."
No, what perfect world?
It's a perfect world. Women with kids shouldn't be working.
Man, it's a lie. Bitch, you better take your ass to work.
But what if you got it like that?
Then nah, you still going to work.
She better go somewhere, huh?
Look, what Shaq say?
Nah, she go to work. She ain't going somewhere because going somewhere mean you could be going anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look, Shaq told his kids, hey, nigga, we not rich. I'm rich.
Yeah.
Fuck. So we I'm good.
Nah, my kid's rich. That bitch, however, it ain't even that. It's just this right here. Why you feel like you shouldn't work? Did a nigga say that or a bitch? I guarantee it was a nigga.
I think it was a girl. Let me see. I don't remember. Jesus. I don't know. Oh no, let me see. It was Lil Duval.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
what category do you put in? Well, I'll read the whole thing to give some more context. In a perfect world, women with kids shouldn't be working. That is a full job itself. I think it's one of the reasons balance is off nowadays in our community.
They go back to conditioning. They go back to what I just said about the, like, he he don't think that women should work. Number one, let me just say this, and then put myself into it. I done been at home with my baby. I'd much rather be at home with my baby than go to work to deal with some of the fuck shit we have to deal with at work.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't having a child, one child.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's a full-time job, but it's different than going to work a full-time job. See, that's a nigga right there who don't have to. He not used to being with his kids, so when he be with them, it fuck with him because you used to being on the road and touring and doing all this and doing what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't used to that restraint, so you have a certain amount of respect for women who do that. I have a certain amount of respect for them too, but I also understand, bitch, the shit ain't as hard as y'all make it seem.
Mm-hmm.
Work, bitch, your ass, yeah, you going to work as soon as you recover from that motherfucking pregnancy. Get your ass right back up and get your ass back up in there. And I like my chicken fried crispy, bitch, don't never forget it.
Fried hard, huh?
Yeah.
No matter what I say, I can't compete. So, I mean, there's a part of me, like, I get it because I get, like, women, especially that, like, that postpartum shit is, like, very real. And it's like, that shit don't just last a few weeks to a month. You know, that shit can have lifelong effects. And, like, it's mothers who have killed themselves and their children because of that shit. So it's like, a part of me is like, yeah, in a perfect world, I can get it. Like, you don't want to work being a parent, being a mother, carrying a child for 9 months, going throughout those 9 months, going through, you know, looking at yourself, not being attracted to yourself, the mental aspect of it, the physical change of it, like all of that shit. Yeah, and then after the fact, you dealing with all that shit that comes with it after. Yeah, I can get why you don't want to work. But I can also see on the other side, look, once all of that is done, we gotta make this money. We gotta do this shit. Like, this ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Like we a team. So it's like, yeah, like we can switch out and alternate and all this other shit, but we gotta be working on some shit. Like, you gotta have something to you, because anything can happen to me, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about last time, the whole point of relationships, motherfucking, is to help you grow in this motherfucker. So if I'm just taking care of everything, you just taking care of the kid, and some bullshit happened to me, and you don't know how to do shit, then you're fucked, and my kid fucked with you. But if we together, we both working, you learn the shit, and working not necessarily like going to a 9 to 5. Shit, I invest in your business, and you running some shit from the crib, or you opening a restaurant, or whatever the fuck. But like,
she get the money for the restaurant.
I mean, whether she gets it from me or whether she gets it from my own shit, you need to be doing some shit.
Nah,
so
I bet
we
you
need
going
to
to
be
work
grown.
a 9 to 5 doing the same shit I'm doing. Fuck that. If I'm stressed out going to work dealing with these folks, your bitch ass is finna be too.
So we both.
So what kind of environment does that provide for the child?
Yeah, right.
I'ma do it.
What?
Nah. Provide a stable environment for the child.
But you stressed.
Yeah, you stressed.
You got to get over it. And see, that's the thing. As a fathers, get over that shit. Get over yourself when you walk in the house at the end of the day talking about you stressed. Fuck the bitch.
You got to make
Fuck
sure
her.
you straight.
You got to make sure the child's straight. Damn her.
Yeah.
You can't focus on that. But we're so conditioned to the mama there. We can do this and do that. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Then you get mad because your child choosing the mama over you. Well, damn.
Yeah.
What you expect them to do? Nah, fuck that. You got to suck that shit up, man.
I agree. I think it's easier said than done.
But you think a bitch finna set up on me? Now I'm all for investing in a woman. I truly am. But you think you finna set up and live all hunky-dory and I'm going to work dealing with this shit every day? The first time you say some shit out the way to me, I'm gonna be goddamn on your head.
Shit.
On your motherfucking head.
Speaking of Sucking some shit up. Fuck
Who?
Southern.
Oh. Yeah,
And fuck Alcorn.
man, Alcorn out they fucking mind. Can't wait to beat the fuck out them folks tomorrow.
So we have a surprise that I'm not gonna say. We just know it's gonna be some changes coming to the show. And some additions coming to the show.
Let's see.
Somewhat. But y'all will get more information on that when we get more information on that. But starting next week, it's gonna be one major change to the show. That you'll see when it come out. But other than that, we finna get out of here. So James, how I feel being back?
I feel good, man. Talking shit to these motherfuckers again, man. I had tried to tone it down before I left, but man, fuck that. Y'all ain't giving me no
I was
pussy
gonna say
anyway.
that's totally down. Shit.
That was mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Listen.
Drop your social media.
Follow the kid at Clyde Koji, CLYDEOKOJIE. Shout out to Juice City Apparel.
Yeah, shout out to Juice City. I was gonna wear my black hoodie, but I couldn't find my black head tie.
Look, to the girl who does Juice City Apparel, we need some Juice City Jacktown Classix shit. Like,
I'm gonna single you out.
we need some merch or some like
type of partnership.
Yeah, some type of partnership. We'll bring you on the show. We chop it up with you. And we can get some hoodies in exchange. Look, it's getting cold.
Out there. It's a little nippy.
It's a little nippy. So, but shout out to Juice City.
Hoodies and some scullies.
Listen, all that. I'm trying to wear all that. So definitely, y'all go fuck with Juice City Apparel.
Let me put that in the camera. This from one of the new collections.
Fire.
Love to see it.
Fire.
Love to see it.
And it comes with a little sticker that you can put on your computer or wherever you want to put it on to with this logo. So that's cool. Also, and I know we finna leave, but I just want to talk about this because I saw this and I felt attacked.
Okay.
So shout out to Fashion Nova Men. Shout out to I have become a believer in some sorts.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lady today who I saw on my social media, and she was like, "I'm sorry, but I can't date a man who wears Fashion Nova." Mm. I felt attacked because I literally recently, when I say recent, like I mean recently, shopped there for the first time, and I fuck with their shit, but I'm just like, so. You're saying you can't date a man because he shops at a certain store? Like that's it. That's the determining factor. Whether you can be with him is he shop at, but if he shop at Gucci and beat your ass, that's cool.
Well.
Not
it
necessarily.
didn't matter until you threw the ass beating.
But I'm just saying, it's like what like regardless of what it is that I had, like now I can see if you were like, listen, I'm sorry, I can't date a dude that wears a dress. You can't be in my class. I can get it. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga who's shopping for men clothes in the men's section of a place, you like. It's Fashion Nova. I can't do it. What? That's weird, right? Or am I tripping? I feel like that's weird.
Hey man,
you talking to a person?
Because what's a store that's like someone saying like
City
to me,
Gear.
huh?
I don't fuck with niggas who shop at City Gear.
Yeah, City Gear,
Yeah.
but it had shit for men and women.
Yeah.
Or you be like, if you shop at Macy's or you shop at Belk, I can't fuck with you. What? I can't date a nigga who shop at Belk.
I don't know if that's the same.
But I'm saying like,
I get what you're saying
because it sells men and women's clothing.
It does, but Fashion Nova started out as just for women.
Yeah.
So it still has that just for women.
So she feel like if you wearing Fashion Nova, you're a little sassy.
Basically.
That was Cliff finna come out. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Look, y'all done created an alter ego for a nigga, bro. And I'm finna be blaming Cliff for a lot of the fuck shit I.
that's your scapegoat.
let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. Fucking my ass caught.
Yeah, on the night of November 19th,
Caught
2021, you said I'm about to start blaming Cliff. Who was Cliff, Mr. Coach?
Relax.
But yeah, drop your social media.
Shit, 601 Jimmy. Yeah, motherfucker don't follow me anyway.
Damn,
It's not facts. Niggas definitely don't.
I almost went on a rant.
Listen, I feel it.
Clap.
What? I said my shit.
Cliff.
Whatever.
I got the same.
Shout out to the good news, bro.
And mine is 95IISSX. You type that in Instagram and you can get everything else. But yeah, we gonna see y'all next week. Like I said, it's gonna be some new stuff going on, some changes, some additions, etc. and so forth. But if you watching this on YouTube, you'll see it when the next episode come out. Other than that, we'll see y'all next week.
Are working around the clock in what has already been a record-setting murder rate year, 99 as of early Monday, the majority involving people who knew each other.
Just in domestic and disputes.
A group of teenagers standing outside a gas station Sunday evening on State Street around 9:30.
Hey, free AB, they gave him 10 for the 30 pistol. They like my city full of sin, they like the murder nigga. Lil' Quan had died on his own block, he was tryna serve a nigga. Lil' E had died in his own hood, like why they murder my nigga? They like it finna in the city, preachers died out bars. CJ and Kiki died together, them four had read they cars. When Lennon died, the city cried, they like they killing stars. Fields died, they lie like crackers, hung them in his yard. They found Lil' Austin body like they found Lil' Elwood body. And Mun died up in the hood, I wanna kill everybody. When Quay had died, they like you hurt them four niggas, killed they partner. The four had died in his own project, killed them by this chopper. Hey, stop shooting dice when Bill died, don't gamble to this day. The street so fucked up, Sherman locked up like he killed Trey. I don't trust a soul, watch them all, niggas real fake. I come from none, ain't have it all, them niggas still hate. I know you heard the good die young, look how they did Big Hawk. You know I'm dying with my nigga, I like fat and fraud. Me and my niggas ain't had shit, shared everything but draw. Yeah, I'm thugging hard out all night before they kill my dog. Tryna make my mama proud and go to graduation. Tim brain dead for a couple years, they told me have some patience. Never fuck with nightclub, look how Monk died right in front of Aces. White nigga killed Gucci, gotta wait, we didn't know the city racist. I'm still thugging with the glow, won't let them kill me now. I know my mama praying, she like, why you still be out? Don't let T. Lewis, we were thugging when we used to live outside. We were tryna leave it in the streets until they shot and banking house. Me, Money, HB, we were like Ed and Eddie. In the hood, niggas dying, you know we still for Zeddy. They like Kanye, Kiki, Ante with the FN57. Champ died from a leg shot, don't know why they curing Derek. You postin' rest, better watch your back, look how they did Lil' King. They knew Lindell before he died from taking care of his kids. Them gutter twins that died, I was so proud like they killed both the twins. Took so many losses tryna survive, feel like we ain't supposed to win. Mama like the streets, don't love nobody, I got love in the streets, mama. She like why you abuse them drugs, it help me sleep, mama. Glock came with a drum, they be whole 50, I don't need choppers. We're born alone, gon' die alone, so I don't need partners. I remember days they died at shield, they killed them in the stove. Also died broad day on McDowell, but they scraped his throat. Shalonda died, Banky called my phone, she found her on the floor. So many times we sit and cry, lost everything but hope. Back when I used to ride, got locked up and linked up with Lil' Bride. Couple years later, bruh got killed when I started doing fraud. Sammy had died, killed them in the yard, said they face shot Bobo off guard. Still had died, hit him with a car. After her graduation party, they killed Kennedy. When Weezy died, I ain't gon' lie, like this shit ain't get to me. Thinking about T. Lou and Quay died, it brought back memories. Jesse died, Jarvis died, Bendo and Lay like the city too fed. R.P. Marco, knowing Demon died, this shit had her, let's set my nigga heart broke. They would be up at the light and shot Kenyatta through the Cotto. Swan died at Taco Bell, drive through getting tacos.
Leaders and the police department leaders acknowledging the lower numbers of police officers is not helping the problem. But police can only do so much, they say, in trying to curb this violent spree.